Hello, gamers. After seeing just countless videos on this at this point, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's like addicted to sometimes just going down a rabbit hole of these just random TLC reality shows. My Secret Obsession, My 600-Pound Life, 90-Day Fiancé, just kind of crap shows like that. But a show that I kind of discovered was a show called Freaky Eaters, and it's basically My Crazy Obsession. What is this show called? Yeah, My Crazy Obsession, My Strange Addiction, and it's kind of like an addiction, but to food, I guess, and just weird foods in general. Well, we're going to look at an episode and hopefully not get copyright claimed.
22-year-old Josh has an obsession with pizza. Pizza for breakfast, pizza for lunch, pizza for dinner.
God, I love the pizza.
Well, this story follows a guy named Josh who, just like every college student, has an addiction to pizza. But this one is freaky.
And it's taking a serious toll on his health.
I mean, is anyone surprised here? Having pizza, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, of course you're not going to be that healthy.
If we do not help him, Josh could die.
So there we go. The stakes are set and they are quite high. If this guy does not break his habit of eating pizza, he will cease to exist. He will commit scooter ankle.
22-year-old Josh eats pizza 3 meals a day.
Some good stuff.
A total of 1,800 pounds every single year.
Dear Lord, 1,800 pounds. How much is that? I kind of find this hard to believe, although like I don't doubt it, but 1,800 pounds of pizza in a year. Just to put that into perspective, those little ugly lunchbox cars that you see driving around, that's like 1,900 pounds. So this guy is eating almost that amount in pizza.
He'll eat it hot, cold, 1 day old, frozen, microwaved.
So pretty much all of the ways that everybody has eaten pizza ever. This might be news to you guys, because maybe I'm just the freaky eater here, but cold pizza, kind of a banger.
When Josh was a child, he ate a variety of foods.
Joshua was not a picky eater when he was younger.
When Josh was a kid, he ate a variety of foods. And then the Pizza Nation attacked.
On Fridays, if you waited till the second bell after the lunch lady had extras, she'd give you an extra big slice of pizza.
Soon.
What the? Is this a life hack? Did this turn into a life hack video? I never knew this. Dang, I need to rewind time. Go back to high school. Then we discovered Josh was a pretty avid volleyball player.
Volleyball was the most important thing to me.
He was kind of a fit boy, and then one day he was hit with an illness.
I was at volleyball practice and I was just running, and then all of a sudden I just had this urge to just vomit. When I wake up in the morning, I have about 10 to 30 minutes of hell.
So he has like IBS or something like that. All right, just change how you eat and you'll be good. Problem solved. Dr. Jake on the case.
Josh was passed from doctor to doctor over the course of 3 years. After countless tests and scans, not one could diagnose him.
Hopefully they did not have to pay for these doctors, because something tells me that if you had a patient coming in saying that he was getting sick every single day and that he ate pizza every single day, I'm pretty sure any reasonable doctor would kind of figure it out pretty quick.
Have you actually sat down and told the doctors how much pizza you actually eat every day, every week?
I told him I eat a lot of pizza, I don't remember that exactly.
Oh, okay. That's your problem then. You lied to the doctors. Obviously they were going to be able to figure it out.
Eat it, it's good.
You can have it, I don't want it. It has vegetables and stuff in there.
Fuck that, Grandma. I don't want... No, there's vegetables in there. I don't eat vegetables.
He currently eats over 469 pizzas each year.
I could answer 100% to my heart of hearts that I do not believe my diet has anything to do with the way that I feel physically. There's way more foods that are way more unhealthy than pizza.
Yes, Josh. There are plenty of things out there that are less healthy than pizza. Although having pizza every single day, 3 times a day, that's where your problem comes from, bud. That's where your problem comes from.
Joining it now makes me really realize how concerned he is. Hi.
Hi, I'm JJJ. I'm a certified nutrition.
Wait, can we go back on that?
Hi.
Hi, I'm Jay.
Taking a little scratching his bum real quick. All right, no shame. Nope, no shade, dude. Don't worry.
Certified nutrition.
JJ and I are absolutely the people that are going to get through to Josh.
Josh has already been to doctors who have years and years of medical training behind them, probably have spent thousands of dollars going to medical school, and he's been to a bunch of different doctors. But us, freaky eaters, are going to tell him what the problem is. So then what happens is they do their shock therapy, and they kind of just show him, yo, dude, you're goofed. And then of course he's like, whoa, I have problems I've never noticed before.
So Josh, this is how much pizza you eat in a year.
So then after they show him the Great Wall of Italy, they basically tell him, you know what, this is like a fast track to getting diabetes, to getting heart disease, to death. Then they take him to the next part of the shock therapy where they kind of just show him all of the fat that he consumes on a yearly basis.
80 pounds of the baddest fat of all.
This is 80 pounds of the baddest fat of them all. They ride motorcycles, and they don't do their homework. Just imagine taking a little straw and just going... Then they start just kind of explaining the dangers of the fat. Yet again, like we didn't already know what the problem with fat is. They make him pour it into this giant metal tub, and then they make him drop it? So, who cleans that up? Obviously, they're not going to leave that there. I feel like they could have just, I don't know, burned it or something. I don't know. Can you burn fat? I don't know. Just get rid of it normally? But they dropped it, and now someone of the crew has to clean all that fat up. Then Dr. Dow just kind of gets to the bottom of why he likes pizza, and he likes pizza because he didn't really have much else, I guess, besides volleyball, and he wanted approval from his parents. And so I guess pizza was a comfort food.
When he stopped getting that, he turned to cheese pizza. So he used this object, this food, to get things that he was not getting in his life.
Wait, he stopped... Wait, what? Am I just like missing a crucial aspect of the story or something? Because he says he stopped and went to cheese pizza. But hasn't he been eating cheese pizza? Isn't that the reason why he stopped or was not able to play volleyball anymore in the first place? Because he started getting sick, which was after he ate cheese pizza? Am I just missing something on the timeline here? Because that doesn't really add up. So after the little therapy session, they finally get the results from the other doctor that they consulted because the other ones didn't work. But the new one will work somehow.
This happens because you eat the same food over and over and over and over again. Your body can actually start to become sensitive to it and starts to have a toxic response to it.
So it's kind of like EA's microtransactions, to where you don't really care for them that much at first, and then after a little while you realize that you have no money left, and FIFA packs have destroyed your life.
The dairy, that's toxic for you.
And then it turns out he has an issue with dairy. He's lactose intolerant. So you're telling me that after multiple specialists, multiple doctors, and tons of tests, they could not figure out that this man's is lactose intolerant. They try and like kind of scoot by this point by saying, oh, it's, doctors don't really test this out that much. But you're telling me that not at any point did they test that maybe he was lactose intolerant, maybe he had an issue with dairy. Like, that wouldn't have come up literally at all. I kind of doubt that.
Josh now faces the daunting task of removing pizza from his diet completely.
And at this point, they start Operation Let's Fix That Shit. They start scrambling. Dr. Virgin creates a whole menu of things that he can eat, even though, I guess, just don't eat dairy and pizza. I don't really know why a whole menu is needed. But everything is going smooth. He's eating better. He's eating his Chipotle and his raw broccoli. And then they put him up to his toughest challenge yet. They're going to eat at an Italian restaurant, him and his family, and he's going to have to resist the urge to eat pizza. I'm just kind of thinking, like, if he ordered pizza, would they actually bring it out to him? Would they, like, slap his wrist really quick and be like, Josh, no, Josh.
Looking at that menu, I realized I'd never looked at a menu before.
He's never looked at a menu before. In his entire life, his entire time of being a human being on this planet, he has never, ever looked at a menu. Not even just to look at a drink or to look at what types of pizza there are. I find that hard to believe, Josh. I'm on to you. I'm on to you, Josh.
I'm Maria. I'm taking your order tonight.
Well, we looked at that menu and I thought,
That dad is not pleased. He does not want to be there. He just wants to go home, watch his football, eat a pizza of his own. He really cannot be bothered with this whole freaky eater's garbage.
eaten, what is he gonna pick?
And all is going so well. Josh orders a nice little shrimp dish. Of course, I can dig me some shrimp.
Can I get the classic margarita pizza?
This bitch. And his family's hilarious right here. They don't even care. It's not even a, ooh, let's see, we'll keep silent. No, this goes full like schoolyard. Oh, he just ordered the pizza.
With just a few small changes to his diet, Josh has gone from someone with nothing to live for to someone who has hope.
Is this really like a good temptation challenge? I mean, it's only been 5 days. 5 days? That's it? That's not enough time to break a habit. And that's so easy, too. You're telling me that Josh has has never tried to just take a couple of days off of eating pizza. That's all it took to solve all of his problems. And just like that, Josh is solved. It took just 5 days of the Freaky Eaters crew, Jojo Virgin and Dr. Dimmadome Dow just being there to help him, and he's fixed, and he no longer has a pizza addiction after just 5 days. But that's going to wrap up this video, guys. If you liked it, hit that like button down below if you want to, and hit subscribe to join the Nook Squad, the Nook fam. I have no idea what I'm going to call you guys yet. But subscribe, like this video, check out my socials, and hopefully someday I'll be cool enough to get a response from Danny Gonzalez on Twitter. See ya.